Welcome back to the third episode of Ghetto Girls Talk with Z. For real, so excited. But honestly, I just want to check in and ask how everyone is doing. I hope amazing. And right now, ain't no way I should have them views and y'all end up in them subscriptions, them likes, and them comments. So I need everybody to stop doing what they doing right now. Like, comment, and subscribe. That being said, today's topic simply just brings isolation, healing, and finding your purpose in life. And I know when I said isolation apart, a lot of people probably was like, girl, what the fuck? But for real, honestly, that isolation is real. Like, I honestly feel like the number one step to getting back to yourself is maybe isolating. Because sometimes, not even realizing it, we take on other people's problems without even realizing it. You know what I'm saying? And no, all the time it's not a bad thing, but it's not a good thing either. Because sometimes, yeah, we be stressed out about other people's problems more than they do. So it's just like, sometimes you just need to take that woosah moment and just realize, like, who you got around you for real, and the places that they hold and the value that they hold in your life. And baby, you gonna know the ones that you need to isolate from and the ones that you don't. Because I feel like a lot of people don't realize, like, you be so busy trying to save everybody but yourself. And you keep putting your problems on the back burner, not noticing, like, the more you do that, the deeper your problems get. And baby, when it's time to hit them sheets at night and all that stuff you thought you pushed so deep down inside come back up, who's there to feel that pain? Nobody, just you. So that's why I say we gotta stop trying to save everybody. Baby, save yourself. Sometimes you try to save people so much that it can hurt you. For real. Because it's just like, you trying to save them so hard, you trying to go for them so hard, and they don't see what you see. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, you just trying to save somebody, and you just end up hurting yourself. And that kind of what falls in the category, I would say, like, you got to watch who's so willing to take from you. Because those be them same people, when you really need something, baby, they be hesitant. Shit. Like, who I got to call on? Nobody. For real. So it's just like, take that time out to have time to yourself, to get away from people. Like, because I'm the type of friend, baby, I'm not going to answer that phone all the time. And I used to feel like a bad friend sometimes for not always answering the phone for people. But sometimes, baby, you got to know when to protect your peace. Because I love me a good mess now. I love me a good mess sometimes. But, I mean, that's not all I want to talk about. But sometimes I want to talk about other stuff, like juicy stuff. Like, girl, how we about to make these millions for real? Like, for real, though. So it's just like, you just got to know the people who you have in your life, and the people who already know what you got going on in life. Because if I had somebody like a serious friend, or was in a serious relationship, and I already knew they had A, B, and Z going on, I wouldn't try to add on this stress. I would try and take away as much as I can, but people nowadays, they not here for that. That's why I say, baby, isolate from people that's not serving you purpose. And you will know, like I said, you will know. Like, just sit there and just pay attention for real. And just honestly, when you do, like, you don't have to tell them why. I mean, well, see, I don't know if it's a healthy thing that I don't tell people why I cut them off. Or it's just like, you should know. But I feel like everybody is not meant to have a person like you in their life either. So when it comes to that time, baby, and you feel like you need to cut by, I don't say nothing. I just stop replying, stop doing this, stop doing that. But like I said, my way might not be healthy. Because some people feel like, okay, you should let them know this and that. But I feel like, baby, if it's for you, who cares? Who cares if it's for you? I'm not about to sit there and explain myself about nothing. If this is for me and what it takes for me to be happy, baby, I'm not about to sit there and explain to you why you a fucked up person, or why I can't mess with you. Like, I'm not about to do that because you already know. But the people that's in your life is fit to be in your life for a reason. For real, like they always said for real. I used to always like want a lot of friends and go on a lot of friend trips and stuff like that. But baby, not to see everybody talk about everybody. This and that. Like people ain't true friends. And my thing is I know what type of friend I want in my life, what type of love I want in my life. So it's like I have boundaries. Just like you have standards and boundaries and stuff in a relationship, I got that in a friendship too. And I feel like if you don't have those, then I don't want to be around. Sorry, not sorry. I don't. So it's just like, once you get on that type of level, I feel like I said, you already know who to isolate from, who to get away from. And once you do this, I feel like that's when your healing journey begins, baby. Because I'm going to tell you one thing right now. There's no better feeling that nobody ever gave me. And I mean friendship, relationship. When I was actually like taking the time out to isolate, to heal, to find out what I love again, baby, couldn't nothing get me higher, baby. Like, for real. Like, that's just a different type of happiness you feel within yourself. For real. Once you start the aim for your peace and your happiness, it's just a different feeling, for real. Like, you just have to take that time out to actually, I feel like everybody should experience at least attempting to heal. Because, you know, it's a long journey. That's why people always say journey. Just because you be like, okay, I'm healed, that don't mean shit gonna happen until tomorrow. It's just a work in progress, honestly. So I just feel like at least attempting to. Because you gotta think about it. At our big age, baby, do you want somebody that ain't healed? Do you want somebody bringing all that trauma? Because I don't. I already took a vow to myself right here in the Bible, baby. I don't want nobody that ain't trying to work on themselves. Because at the time, that shit breaks you down. Shit, they already broke down. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to act like, you know, you got to have it all figured out. But it's like, baby, you just got to know what you're willing to accept. And when it comes to people trauma and stuff, that ain't one. I ain't want it, I ain't want it, baby. Like, that's why I said, like, you just have to be happy and not depend on somebody else to give it to you. Now, that shit is real, though. For real. Be happy, but don't rely on nobody else to bring you happiness. For real. Because ain't nobody gonna do it like you. Baby, I bring the happiness to every situation. You get what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to do it for me. I bring the happiness. So it's like, healing is actually a beautiful thing. When you go on your healing journey, it's actually a beautiful thing. Like, you just figure out yourself again. And people don't realize, like, you don't always stay the same person. That's what sucks about being in a relationship. People always treat people the same way, not realizing, baby, you done been with this person since they was probably 18. You know how many different stages they done went through in life, and you still trying to love them the same way, do the same way. That's why I say when it comes to certain stuff and friendships and stuff, I just feel like I look at stuff so different because I know everybody grows over time. You know, you can't treat everybody the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's just like a parent and a kid. You can't treat every child the same way because every child requires a different type of love. And that's the same. Treat everybody the same. And if you think about it, would you want somebody to treat you the same way that they treat everybody else? Girl, hell, I know I don't. Hell no. So it's just like, take the time to get to know people. You get what I'm saying? That's why I say just heal. And I feel like before you even do that, for real, take the time for yourself. Heal. Love on yourself, baby. Ain't nobody gonna love on you like you love on you. Take that time and heal. Love on yourself. Because people don't realize, for real, though, when you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? Like, for real. Like, if you ain't healed all that trauma you got inside of you, or attempting to heal it, or, you know what I'm saying, bringing it to the surface that it is a problem, or it's affecting the way how you love, or the way how you act, you know what I'm saying, the way how you think. If you ain't taking that time to realize that type of stuff about yourself, what the hell you gonna do for somebody else? Fuck them up. Yep, that's the one. For real, fuck them up. That's what you gonna do. And it's just like, You just gotta realize, baby, you get older and older. You don't want to be that person, cause baby, that karma is a motherfucker. And they get back a motherfucker too. So it's just like, I ain't saying don't do no get back. I don't think, but for real, it's just like you just have to sit there, heal yourself, focus. And when I say heal yourself, I hate when people say heal yourself like it's just like that. You done. It's just the fact of, okay, I'm fucked up and I know I'm fucked up. Every day I wake up, I'm going to try something different to get me closer to being okay. You get what I'm saying? And you ain't even got to do it for nobody else, baby. Do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you go out here and be in a room full of other people and always gotta pretend like you okay, like that shit is not fun. Like taking that time out to actually get to know yourself, get to know your emotions. A lot of people don't even know their emotions, and I feel like I'm one that kind of stepped back from getting to know my emotions, and I would say because of certain situations, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes shit, you get tired of being sad, you get tired of crying, and I feel like that's when you start to neglect your emotions and your feelings, like for real, everything else without even meaning to. And that's what I said, that's how you get trapped in the cycle of being with somebody you shouldn't. Because nobody should make you feel like you should have to neglect your feelings in order to keep the peace in a situation. For real. Like, all jokes aside. So now I just say, like, for real, sometimes you just have to be lonely. And I know, baby, being stuck with them thoughts ain't fun. I know. But baby, how else you gonna get rid of them thoughts? Work through them. And some people don't even realize, baby, detoxing social media is a big key. Not only isolating from people, but the internet. And that is so healthy because sometimes we get so caught up in where we at in life and where other people at in life that we see on social media. Baby, that shit ain't got nothing to do with you. So at the end of the day, and that's something I love about myself. I never want for nothing nobody else got. Because, baby, you never know how they got there. You never know what they going through. Like, you just pray to God and be thankful for what you got. Like, honestly, for real. So it's like taking that time to detox off social media and stuff like that. That's healthy. Because that's how I know something be wrong about myself. Like, when I was in certain situations, and I would say even kind of now, but it's not as bad. When the first thing I do, is wake up and get on my phone. Baby, I already know what's going on, baby. Are you depressed? Like, is it something? You know what I'm saying? That's when you know you taking the time out to notice, like, okay, you gotta chill. This ain't you. You know, waking up, getting on your phone, getting on TikTok, doing all this, sitting up there for hours. All that stuff is not healthy. It's not. It's like a deeper problem to the root that you trying to cover up. You trying to use them funny videos to cover up what's really on your mind. And that's not healthy. That's why I say, taking that time to realize yourself and notice when you got bad habits and when you're trying to replace your bad habits with good habits. For real. And that's a good thing too. And I feel like that falls into like that 6 months challenge. Like taking 6 months off to yourself and pouring into yourself. Sometimes we don't realize how amazing we really are. For real. Because we're so focused on everything else around us but us. Yeah, for real. Taking those 6 months out, pouring into yourself. Every flaw that you feel like you have, baby, just take that time, fix yourself, get in that gym, honey. Like, just do everything that you feel like, you know what I'm saying, that you lack. I feel like, I don't want to say as a person, but that you know areas that you lack in. I feel like just take that time to really focus on yourself, for real. I would say that 6 months, it really helped reprogram your brain. Like, that ass. And I know that shit probably sounds so, like, shut the fuck up. But no, for real, like, taking that 6 months to yourself, that shit is just like a refresher. Like, just thinking different, thinking clearer. That's what I want to say, thinking clearer. I feel like that's a big, big, big accomplishment, I want to say. Like, honestly, once you get to that spot, baby, when you thinking clearer, that's when you can figure out, like, what do you want to do in life? Like, what do you want out of life? That's what I said, just taking that time, but all that is going to pay off. That being lonely, honey, you ain't having nothing to do, you're bored, you know what I'm saying? Everything is going to pay off in the end. Because you are going to get rewarded. Because you taking that time out for yourself to fix the things that you know are wrong. So I feel like just taking that 6 months off, baby. But you don't have to do 6. Just do whatever works for you. You understand? And don't feel like you fail at nothing. Because whenever you starting something new, you always feel like, oh, I got to do it this much time. No, you don't, baby. Just do what works for you. Do what works for you, but take it serious. For real. Take every step serious, for real. And just figure out, like, if it works for you or if it doesn't. It ain't nothing wrong if it don't or if it do. Hopefully it does. But honestly, just taking that time out for you and realizing, you know what I'm saying, everything about you that you need to fix. And I feel like eventually, you know, as time passes, you'll figure out what do you want to do. What do make you happy? Who you do want around you? You'll start to pay attention to every little thing. And don't get freaked out. It's a good thing because you do need to pay attention to stuff and people that's around you because you don't want people around you just to be around. You want people around you that you can actually benefit from. They can benefit from you because you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to get something out of the situation. But that being said, I just want to thank everybody for tuning back in to another episode of Ghetto Girls Talk with Z. Bye.